Happy Chinese New Year. Thank you guys for coming back to my channel, and I'm super happy that you're here because my name is Victoria. This is Pembroke Beauty, and today I'm doing this super cool look that is all based off of the Chinese New Year that's happening on the 16th. So hopefully I get this video up before, and maybe I will. Fingers crossed. If you want to see how I got this look that is inspired by something pretty cool, then you should keep on watching. Hello! So today I'm going to go in with the Jaclyn Hill Morphe collaboration palette. I absolutely love this palette. I use it every single day almost, and I used it today. And as you can see, it's like the most beautiful everyday pop of color, but not too much. And it's just, you can do so many things with this palette, and I freaking love it. And I absolutely love Jaclyn Hill. So when I heard that her and Morphe, who I already loved, was going to have a collaboration, I was like, I need to get that right now. So obviously I did, and I have no regrets. I love it. So I already have my face makeup on from work today, and I've already gone in this morning with my big Morphe Beautiful and Bronze brush in the shades Silk Cream and MFEO. Right here. So these two transition shades right here are in my crease. And then I just used the same brush to put a little bit of Pukey into my crease. And that's basically all I have done right now. So now I'm going to proceed, and I'm going to keep the same brush, and I'm going to go into this shade right here called Creamsicle. And it's more of like a burnt yellow-ish shade. It's not too yellow, but it's not too orange. And I'm just going to place this a little bit higher in my crease because I really want to warm up the upper lid. I have an idea for this look because it is obviously based on Chinese New Year, hence my beautiful background. Can we talk about this? These have been sitting in my house since I was probably born, and they were my grandmother's, and I freaking love these things. They're so beautiful. And when I decided that I was going to do a Chinese New Year look, I was like, I know what I'm having in the background. So we took them off the wall, and now they're sitting on my vanity so that I can have them displayed for this video. So I hope you guys enjoy that. And so what I was thinking was, since red and gold are such big colors in the Chinese culture, I would do a red and gold Chinese New Year look. And then I was like, well, actually, it's the year of the dog because it's 2018, and their like lucky color is turquoise. So I was thinking I could do something a little fun, and we'll see it later, but just a little foreshadowing for you. So now I'm going to go in with the shade, with this shade right here, which is called Hillster, on the same exact brush. And this is more of a rusty, burnt rusty shade, kind of like a terracotta shade almost. And I'm just going to put that a little bit lower in the crease to warm up this and make it more red toned. So I don't know how much you guys know about like Chinese zodiac and all that, but I totally believe in all of that, and judge me if you want to, that's okay, but I do. And my year is the year of the pig. And I was looking it up, and our year is next year, by the way, pigs. And my lucky color is royal purple. And I'm like, oh, that's a good one. And my favorite animal is a cat. It's perfect. I think it's meant to be. But anyways, so I would like to know, if you guys care enough about this topic, what zodiac sign you are. Because that's super cool. And if any of you guys are dogs and you're watching this, then you can be like, oh my gosh, it was just Chinese New Year and it's my year. So I'm now going in with a little bit of Hunts and Jacks on this more domed Morphe Beautiful and Bronze brush. And I'm really just gonna make this little puppy red. Do you get it, little puppy, and it's the year of the dog? So I'm just going to put that lower in my crease. Make it super reddish and blown out. And I obviously want to make this more like winged on the side because I'm going to do some slightly intense eyeliner in the future. So for all of you who are dogs, this is like your year. This is like your year to shine. I don't know if you knew that, but if you're a dog, this is like your prime time. So soak it up. This is it. So now I'm going to go in with the Elizabeth Mott blending brush, and I'm going to go back in with that shade Hunts, which is much more of a bright orangey red. And I am going to put this lower in my crease and more on my outer V to really spice up the eye. I want to make this super vibrant, so that is why. And I'm just kind of packing this on and wiggling it around. And now I'm just going in with the first brush that we were using and just blending all that together a little bit. There's nothing on it. So as you can see, having all of those transition shades down really helps to blend all this together so that you don't have just like a huge red streak across your eye. It's more of a blended, more cohesive eye look. So next, to pull in the gold aspect, I'm going to go in with this Lottie London Precision Eye Brush. And I'm going to go in with the shade Queen, which is like a true gold. I don't know if you can see it, but it like almost perfectly matches my background. Do you see that? That was literally, I literally just tapped it. Like, the pigment of these shadows is insane. If any of you guys were kicking around the idea of getting a Morphe palette, I highly suggest getting this one. Like, it's so good. The formula of all of these are so amazing. Granted, I haven't tried any of their new palettes, like their Dare to Create holiday palette, and I heard that they reformulated everything. And you guys know that I already freaking love Morphe and their old palettes. So if they're anything like the old ones, and if they're even better, which allegedly they are, I'd be getting my hands on those. So I actually want to go in with a little bit of this Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Foil Finger Paints shadow palette. And if you remember, if you watched my first video, you would see that I used this palette in my first ever YouTube tutorial, which is Star Glam. So I'm going to go in, I'm sorry of how reflective this is, but I'm going to go in with this shade right here, which is called Gold Coast. And I'm just going to take the same exact brush. Ooh, so pigmented. And just going to scoop some of this up and put it right over top of where we just put down that Queen shade. So now I'm going to go back in with that Elizabeth Mott blending brush and back in with some of the color Hunts and just kind of blend the gold into the red a little bit more. The dog's lucky color is turquoise. So obviously this is like the perfect palette because what are those? Turquoise. Mostly. So I'm going to take this shade right here, which is called Jade. Perfect. Also, sewn out there, it was meant to be, sorry. And I'm going to take this Eco Tools brush, which is one of the duo brushes, but I want to take this more shader flat paddle edged one. And I'm going to go right into Jade. And I'm going to start blending that right underneath of the eye. I want to go in with the other Eco Tools brush from that Eye Duo brush set, and I'm going to go in with this firmer, more like smaller side. And I'm going to go in with this shade right here called Pool Party. And this is a shimmery turquoise, and it kind of almost has a little bit of goldish flakes in it, like goldish shimmers. So this is like the perfect color to use with this look to blend it all together. And I'm just going to put that right over top of the Jade shade that we just put down. Ooh, yes. So I actually want to pull this a little bit more into my inner corners a little bit. And then we will go in with one of our e.l.f. concealer brushes. Shocking, I know. And I'm going to go in with this shade right here, which is called Beam. And it's more of a goldish highlight shade. So this is perfect because it'll work great. I'm just going to highlight our inner corners and a little bit under our brow. Okay, so now to really bump it up, I'm going to use this Stilo waterproof Lancome long-lasting eyeliner in Turquoise. So I'm going to put this in my waterline to make everything cohesive. So to make this even more turquoise, I think I'm going to go in with this ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Banana Daiquiri. And can I tell you that this is like the prettiest Super Shock Shadow ever? Look at that. You can't even see it, how reflective it is, look. And it's like a turquoise with a whole bunch of gold shimmers, which is perfect. So I'm going to use the same exact nubby end of this EcoTools brush, and I'm just going to pack this on there and put that underneath of my lower lash line. I actually want to jump in a little bit into the shade right here called Jax, and I'm going to use the same Elizabeth Mott blending brush that we were using earlier, and I'm just going to dip into that a little bit and put this more towards my outer corners on my upper lid. Just kind of dab that in there. Because this is taking kind of more of an orangey root, and I wanted it to take more of a red toned root. So now I'm going to go in with my trusty NYX Matte Liquid Liner and do a fairly intense wing. So now I'm going to fix up my face makeup a teeny tiny bit, and then I will be right back. So now that I've fixed up my face, I'm going to highlight with my Luxie 660 face brush, and I'm going to go in both of these lightest shades and highlight my face with them. So now I'm going to go in with lashes, and I have two options for today. I have both of them are from Azerido, and this brand is completely cruelty-free. They have 5% of all of their profits go to cancer research, so that's super cool. And I've never tried them before, so I'm going to test them out. I think I'm going to go in with the style So Me because it's more fanish than the other style that I had, which is Doll. And I really like that these have clear bands, and they are also affordable, so that's awesome. So as per usual, I'm going to go in with my Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive with aloe in it. So I really like these. Obviously, I don't have mascara on, like, blending them together, so that looks a little, like, weird right now. But I think that they look great. They're really comfortable. They would be the perfect lashes to wear, like, when you don't have liner on, because the band is clear and it's flexible. I feel like there's nothing on. So I really recommend these. These are really good. So this is the NYX Doll Eye Volume Mascara, and it won't focus ever because it hates me. Ah, there we go. And I'm going to put this on my upper and lower lashes, and then I will move on to lips. So now moving on to lips, I'm going to use the NYX Retractable Lip Pencil in red and line and fill in my lips. And then I'm going to go in with the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lipstick in Creeper, which is probably my all-time favorite red lipstick. This is like the most vibrant red, but it's a true red. It's not an orangey red. And last thing, I'm going to set my makeup into place with the Milani Make It Dewy Setting Spray. So I really hope that you guys liked this tutorial. I felt like it was like a fun little break from the Valentine's Day theme thing, and I think that this turned out really cool. I really like all of the meaning that was behind it, and I really just hope that if any of you out there are celebrating Chinese New Year, then Happy New Year. And to all you dogs out there, be ready for a lucky year. And pigs, our time is coming. It's next year. So be ready. I also want to give a shout out to these lashes because, yes, they look beautiful. I absolutely love these, so I love it. So please, if you like this video, follow me on Instagram. Please like and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any suggestions for future videos, I would totally appreciate it if you wrote them down below. And maybe give this video a thumbs up if you wanted to, I guess. Also, don't forget to hit the little bell so that you can see more videos with me in it, and it'll give you a notification every time I post one. So hopefully I will see you guys in the next one. Bye! Pretty, yes, yeah. Pop. So now that I've picked up my, so now